Hey team, this is Sean Heverson for our HIT1020 course. I wanted to just show you a couple quick tricks so that you don't have as much frustration given that you won't be seeing me in person on the first class. This may be helpful in navigating the course. So for the most part, what you're going to see is exactly what you'll see in your C&M Learn or Blackboard view. The difference being I'm logged in under my instructor account, so there's a few things that may be present in that sense, like the edit mode off on the top corner, that won't be present on your view. Also, I'm viewing this using a Chrome browser on a MacBook, but again, these steps shouldn't matter regardless of the browser, as long as the browser works with Blackboard. Okay, so the first thing to highlight is especially useful if you're accessing the Blackboard website or any of your courses, not just HIT 1020, but any of the C&M courses, if you're accessing it on a mobile browser, like a tablet or on your phone. So if you're using a browser as opposed to the app for Blackboard, the browser sometimes is trying to help, but it makes things a little bit harder. Usually there's going to be a menu on this side here, but you can see it's not displayed, and often it will just be collapsed into this blue line. That's where our menu to navigate the whole course is, and so if you're accessing it and you see this, go move your cursor over to that left side and you'll see Show Course Menu pop up. Just click on that and the menu will pop up that you can scroll through and access what's needed. So let me collapse that again, and we'll see once I log in, blue line, so let me get to the menu, just click on it, anywhere on the blue line will work. All right, so once you start, you're going to get into the Start Here module. And the Start Here module is going to have a number of pages associated with it that are orienting you to Blackboard as a whole, making sure that you've got all of the right software and the right browser to access the tool components that are in Blackboard. And it'll talk about our course specifically and resources that you'll have access to. You do need to go through all of those sections very quickly, they're small pages usually, and review that information before you move forward. Once you're done, you'll move on to the syllabus. The syllabus tab is going to have a number of useful items in it. Here's the syllabus for the actual course. You'll need to review that. That's essentially the contract that you've entered in with me, and it shows information for what you can expect from me and also what I can expect from you. In the syllabus, we do have a course schedule, but if you'd like to keep it as a separate document, the course schedule's in this area right here. Do look at the Connect Blackboard First Day of Class document. That's going to help you connect the McGraw-Hill textbook code that you got so that you can access the Connect platform. Think of Connect as being essentially McGraw-Hill's version of Blackboard. It has a lot of useful tools in it, but we use it primarily for our reading and practice quiz questions. There's also some student tips on getting set up in McGraw-Hill, and if you'd like to purchase at an additional cost a paper version of the textbook, your Connect version right now gives you full e-book access, but if you need to have it in paper, you can purchase that by going to this last link at the bottom. Once you've reviewed all those documents and you've started to work on Connect, go ahead and look at my instructor information and get to know me a little bit there. I'll also post in the discussions in our first week. We're going to be doing most of your work is going to be in the Learning Modules section, so I'm going to click on that. Now, the first time you access this, it can be a little disorienting, and there's this small but very important tool that we need to make use of. I'm going to scroll down here, and you'll see that once I get into the Learning Modules, there's only 2 pieces of information. There really are 15 or so learning modules to cover each chapter in the textbook, but you can't see them yet. So make sure that you carefully read the First Things First document, because at the very bottom of it, it's going to say certify that you understand the structure of this course. You'll do that by clicking right here where it says Mark Reviewed. Once you do that, you've acknowledged essentially that you're ready to access the information and you accept the terms that are in our syllabus. If I scroll down now, you can see all of the modules have appeared. The modules will stay there after we have marked this top First Things First document as reviewed. The modules will always be viewable, and this is where we're going to do our work.